Hello guys, welcome back to another Leafs video. As today we'll be talking about some NHL Playoff Buzz stuff. But before we get to that, I just want to let you know that you may have heard of the video that I did with my mom on Mother's Day about the Leafs and Habs. So today I decided I'm gonna let my mom talk about it again, but tonight she'll talk about Game 1 instead of the playoffs. So I'll take the roles.
Hello. Tonight, for the first time since 1979, Leafs and Habs will play in the postseason against each other. Leafs haven't won a playoff series since 2004, so this is like the perfect opportunity for them to get over the hump. Jack Campbell will make his first NHL playoff start after having a fantastic season. Now, my son will talk about the player.
Okay, so my mom just told you about tonight's matchup. I'm going to give you a rundown on what the players are like. So for the Leafs, they have some strong players, and they made some great acquisitions in the offseason. They signed TJ Brody, they re-signed Jason Spezza, Jumbo Joe, Wade Simmons to get the experience going, and now the big question is, what's going to happen next season? Well, we won't get to that until the season's over. So let's talk about the Habs as well. The Habs have had a busy offseason. They signed Tyler Toffoli, they signed Josh Anderson from a trade, signed a 7-year deal, and brought in Joel Edmondson and Jake Allen to get help with the defense. And to tell you what, it actually worked out. I mean, they didn't bring them to have an okay season. They brought them to have a great season. Toffoli, 28 goals, Anderson, 17 goals, Corey Perry, veteran leadership, Eric Stahl for center. They also brought in Joel Edmondson in the offseason, Jake Allen, the backup's been great. And this is the reason why. With Carey Price now starting and Jake Allen taking the reins, you gotta give the credit to Jake Allen, who's been an incredible one. Now for the Leafs, Jack Campbell will make his first NHL playoff start. He had a great season, 17-2-2, but the question is, how will he perform instead of the playoffs? Now let's give a rundown on what's also going to be happening on tonight's game, as we will run down all the games that will be happening today. So the Panthers will try to avoid a 0-3 series as Tampa Bay continues to try to get their 4th straight series win. Also, here's another fact. No Keith Yandle, who was scratched. Interesting. For the Penguins and Islanders, tie Game 1 back to the Marshall City in New York. Barry Trotz is 5-1 against Joe McSullivan in the playoffs, so we'll see what happens. And then we'll go to Minnesota, where the Wild look to take a 2-1 series lead at home against the Vegas Golden Knights. Now let's talk about yesterday, because there were a lot to talk about. The Boston Bruins beat the Capitals thanks to Craig Smith's OT winner. The Preds lose to the Carolina Hurricanes. The Preds went 0-for-10 on a power play, and it's no in doubt why they are. And then the Jets beat the Oilers thanks to a goal by Danny Tontillo, and a big game happened in Colorado. Nathan McKinnon with his first NHL playoff hat trick, and Nazem Kadri likely to be suspended again after taking a rough hit on Justin Falk, which could be a bit of a boiling point, because if he's out, we don't know what's going to happen. So right now, the scene will shift to Game 3 in St. Louis, so hopefully with Nazem Kadri out, St. Louis look to take advantage of it, but yeah, you have to stop that by Nathan McKinnon line or do that. Now to NBA, and again, some of these games were shocking. DeMar DeRozan had his worst game of the year, went 4-for-21 on field goals. Jonas Valanciunas had a great game, 23 points, 23 posts and rebounds. He had a great game. For the Lakers and Warriors game, it was a tremendous one. Warriors almost beat them, but LeBron James' 3 from downtown. They will now move on to take on against Chris Paul and the Suns, while the Warriors will have a second chance and beat the Grizzlies so that they will play the Jazz. So who will win? We'll find out tonight. So go Leafs go. And remember, like, subscribe, and comment down on my channels.